Hello friends! In this lesson, we will focus on questions without auxiliaries. First of all, we will see how to make questions without auxiliaries. Then, we have two exercises for practice. And finally, we will give our recommendations for further study and practice. Let's begin with the examples. Read the examples and answer the questions below. Which question asks us to name the subject? As you know, the subject is the person who does the action. And which question asks for the object? Please take your time and read the questions. Let's look at these questions together. Question A. Who helps you with your homework? My brother helps me with my homework. In this question, who is the subject? So, it is called a subject question. And question B. Who do you visit every day? I visit my grandmother every day. This is an object question. In this question, you is the subject, and we are asking for the object. Who do you visit? I visit my grandmother. And which type of question uses the auxiliary? As you know, we use auxiliary verbs to make questions or to make positive sentences negative. As you see, in a subject question, we do not have an auxiliary verb, who helps you with your homework. However, in an object question, we have an auxiliary verb, and the auxiliary verb comes before the subject. Who do you visit every day? In other words, when, who, what, which or whose is the subject of the sentence, we do not use an auxiliary verb such as to, does, or did. Here comes another example. Who has the best grades in your class? Ulash has the best grades in our class. This is a subject question. It asks for the subject. And we don't use an auxiliary verb. Has is the main verb here. We need to remember 2 points. First of all, the verb in a subject question is in the third person singular. Let's see the example. Who likes action movies? My brother likes action movies. In a subject question, we are asking for the subject. We don't know if the subject is singular or plural. That's why in subject questions with who, we use the verb in third person singular. In this example, we need simple present form of the verb. That's why we use who likes action movies. And the second note is about the verb be. When there is verb be in a subject question, use verb be after the question word. Let's remember present and past forms of the verb be. Past forms was and were, and present forms am, is, are. Look at the example. Who was the winner of the game last night? Alex was the winner of the game last night. In this subject question, we need was because last night is given in our sentence. In this chart, you see more examples for subject questions. Who gives you the tasks? My teacher. Whose friends live in London? Alice's friends. What happened there? Just an accident. Which students got the scholarship? Sena and Berk. As you studied object questions in Unit 1, in this lesson we will just see an example. When who, what, which or whose is the object of the sentence, use an auxiliary verb as usual. As you remember, in an object question, the auxiliary verb comes before the subject. Let's see the example below. Who does Jack see every day? Jack is the subject. And because of every day, we need simple present tense here. So the auxiliary verb for simple present tense, does, comes before Jack. Who does Jack see every day? He sees his doctor every day. Let's go on with practice 1. Make subject or object questions with the prompts. Use the correct form of the verbs. Please take your time and pause the video. Let's see the answers together. The first one. Who cooks at home every day? This is a subject question. We are asking for the subject who does the action. So we don't need an auxiliary verb here. Number 2. What happened in your room last night? Again, this is a subject question. Number 3. Who did you invite to your party yesterday? Here we can see the subject you, and we are asking for the object. That's why the auxiliary verb did is used before the subject you. This is an object question. Question 4. Which books have you read recently? Again, you is the subject and we are asking for the object. This is another object question. And because of recently, we need the auxiliary verb for the present perfect tense. Which books have you read recently? Number 5. Whose father often goes abroad? This is a subject question. We are asking for the subject. That's why we don't have an auxiliary verb. We have the main verb, goes. And the last one. Which films do you like mostly? You is the subject and we are asking for the object. This is an object question. And here we have do, the auxiliary verb for the simple present tense. Here comes the second practice. Find and correct the mistakes in each question. You can give a pause and write the answers if you like. And here are the answers. Which actor got Oscar award last year? This is a subject question. We are asking for the subject, which actor? And because of last year, we need the past form of the verb. And it is got. Number 2. Who do you live with? You is the subject and we are asking for the object. As this is an object question, we need an auxiliary verb. According to the context clue, the auxiliary verb we need is do in simple present tense. Number 3. What happened to your car yesterday? This is a subject question. And because of yesterday, we need the second form of the main verb. We don't need an auxiliary verb in a subject question. Number 4. What did Jane give to Betty on her last birthday? In this question, Jane is the subject and we are asking for the object. According to the context, last birthday, we need simple past tense. And the auxiliary verb of simple past tense, did, comes before the subject, Jane. What did Jane give to Betty on her last birthday? Number 5. Whose homework is ready? Please tell me. In this subject question, we need simple present form of be. And whose homework is singular. That's why we need is. Number 6. What does Henry have in his pocket at the moment? This is an object question. Henry is subject and we are asking for the object. The auxiliary verb has to come before the subject. In this sentence, have is the main verb and it has a possessive meaning. That's why we need does. What does Henry have in his pocket at the moment? This is the end of the lesson. For further study and practice, you can use your supplementary packs, page 26, exercises A and B, and My English Lab Speak Out Pre-Intermediate Unit 3.2 Grammar section.